Okay, now I am live. Okay, I'm on live. Uh, Hello everybody. Welcome to DDTS 795 Tuesday Night Live Edition. I'm here after moving the time back 3 to 4 times. I hope everybody can hear me. It's been a minute since I've been live, but I'm here. StreamYard Edition. With this cup of coffee. I know it's hot, but I have to have my coffee. Uh, I'm sorry I'm late. I'm late because um I'm late because I had a late time. I started cooking and it was hot and everything, and you know how it gets hot when you cook over the stove, and the heat was not no joke. And I was destined to um get this episode and this live episode out via StreamYard. I hope everybody can hear me. I hope um, everybody's having a good night. But if you have not yet, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and that notification bell so you will get notified when I have new videos uploaded. I'm here, y'all. I don't know where I found the energy to wanting to do this live, but I got it. So I'm gonna be on here for about an hour or however long it takes me to get these topics done. I also have the StreamYard link if you would like to come up and give your opinions, give your thoughts, and everything if you would like. Um, I know y'all probably saw on my thumbnail what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about Oprah Winfrey and Whitney Houston and what Oprah Winfrey said about Whitney. We're going to be doing some recaps on the BET Awards, Janet Jackson, honoring Teona Taylor, the Icon Award. And this just in, y'all, I saw this on my uh, social media earlier. So it's alleged that Jussie Smollett and Carmelo Cameo Brown are an item. They are allegedly dating. That's right. Queer Eye star and Real World star Cameo Brown and Empire star and The Last Holiday star actor Jussie Smollett are dating. They are together. They are together. They are dating after Jussie Smollett called off his engagement to um, his ex like a week or two ago or something like that. I don't know, but yeah. And we're gonna get into that. That's not on the thumbnail, but we are definitely gonna get into that in just a little bit in a nick of time. So yeah. Um, and I have my other device, which has my phone. That'll be my note phone. You know, where I take notes and stuff. So that's what we're gonna do. But let me get my notes open and figure out what we're gonna talk about first. And get a sip of this coffee. Okay. Maybe I should show my face a little bit. Yeah, that's my face. This is me. I look a hot damn mess. But here I am. Maybe that's better, y'all. Maybe this is better. So yeah, I put my glasses on. 'Cause. 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 'C Matter of fact, hold up. Let me fix the camera a little bit. Hold on. 1 second, child. 1 second, child. Oh, okay. Maybe this is better. I don't know. Okay, maybe that's better. I don't know. But yeah, y'all, we have so much that we're going to be getting into today. I have my note phone right here. This is my other phone. It has my mama on it, as you can see, and that's why I do my notes here. Let me turn this down. Okay, so maybe y'all can hear me a little bit. I had my fan on too high, but we finna go ahead and get into this live episode. And I have so many things that I would like to disclose with you all. So let's get into it. Sometimes I have to. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to talk about, we're going to be talking about, um, we're basically going to be talking about Oprah Winfrey, and we're going to talk about the comments that she said allegedly about Whitney Houston when she performed on her show. And it is alleged that her Whitney Houston's estate fired back at Oprah Winfrey. Now that is alleged and that is true. It is alleged that Whitney Houston's estate fired back at Oprah Winfrey, and oh my goodness, it was basically a lot of backlash surrounding it. So we're going to get into that. So let's get into it. I don't even have to read to talk about this because I've heard this plenty of times and I've seen the sources. Now, it is alleged that Oprah Winfrey did an interview or she was at some type of event where she basically told the story that Whitney Houston was so high that she allegedly collapsed on stage. Um, and when I heard that, allegedly, when I heard that, I immediately got mad. And I'm going to tell you why exactly I got mad. I got mad because of the fact that, number one, Oprah, girl, why is you telling something on a person? Why is you disclosing something to a person? And why is you telling this story about a person that is no longer here to defend themselves? Why tell something against a person that cannot defend themselves, that are not able to defend themselves, that are not here to defend themselves, that basically can't do anything about that, that basically can't get a side of the story? And I just don't understand that. Oprah Winfrey, in my opinion, I just cannot stand her. Oprah Winfrey is not my cup of tea. She will never be my cup of tea. She never has been. I don't know what it is, but a lot of people want to praise Oprah and worship her like she is the queen of the world, but she isn't. Yes, Oprah is from Kosciuszko, Mississippi. Yes, she's from Mississippi, but honestly, I feel like Oprah should have never disclosed this. She should have never said anything. And it is alleged that Oprah Winfrey failed as well, when she was telling the story, allegedly. Unless there was AI, I'm really not sure. But if you know, you know. And then Monique allegedly um, had something to say about it. So Monique was asked the same question, and Monique basically gave her honest opinion. She basically um, just said how she felt. Monique allegedly said that, it is unfair to Whitney Houston because she's no longer here. She can't defend herself. She can't defend it. Why say something against a person when they can't defend it? Now, y'all know, although I am I'm partial with Monique, I would have to say I agree with Monique on this statement because, like I said earlier, and I know there's a many other people that said this. Why say something about a person that's no longer here on this earth and they cannot defend um the alleged topic or media or discussion that is being said about them? Like, you can't defend it, you can't defend it because you are not here to, defend yourself. And I think that's very sad and it's crazy that Oprah or anybody would say something like that. It's crazy to me. So, yeah. So, my honest opinion with that whole scenario, Oprah should have just kept her mouth closed. Oprah Winfrey is literally the last person that should be speaking up on other people's. Like Oprah. I know you're Oprah Winfrey, but I feel like, and I get the energy, I get the fact, and I get the energy, and I get the vibe that she likes to down her own community. I think she likes to talk down her own community, but when it comes to other people's that are not part of our community, she's up and hyper and energetic and this and that and the third. Oh yeah, we ain't forgot about the time whoever that was jumping up on your couch and you literally did nothing but laugh. But the fact that you want to speak up on a person that's no longer here to defend themselves, you want to speak up on a deceased individual, a legend, a person that was not afraid to put you in your place. And oh yeah, by the way, she did not forget about every time when she was on your show, every time Whitney Houston was on Oprah Winfrey show, Whitney Houston will always do this. Sometimes you gotta run on, sometimes I gotta run on. She will always remind Oprah of that alleged song that she made that Oprah thought that was a hit, but really it wasn't. Oprah thought she did something, but she didn't. So with that, I'm going to say sometimes it's best to close your mouth when you don't know the whole truth. And it might have been other people that said something about the whole scenario what Oprah said. Some people might say it's true, but I feel like in order for us to know, I really feel like it's Whitney Houston's story to tell if she was here to tell it. I don't care how many people will agree that Oprah told the story and somebody can bag Oprah up. That's different. But to me, I really feel like you must go to the horse's mouth and get the source and truth from them. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So let me know what you guys think of that topic. Now, we're finna go ahead to another topic. If you have not, subscribe to my channel, and also if you are here tomorrow, please stay tuned. And if you have not subscribed to one of my best friends' channels from the SIP, he does um, he does Wind Down Wednesdays every Wednesday, and Mental Health Monday on Mondays. And if you have not subscribed to his YouTube channel, please subscribe to his channel because I promise you, you will not be disappointed. His energy, his breakdowns, his elaborations are everything, and his Wind Down Wednesdays are simply amazing. And I am so excited, and I cannot wait till tomorrow to join his Wind Down Wednesday. So if you have not, please subscribe to his channel and follow him on his socials as well. I want to thank y'all for joining me. I'm a little tired. I'm a little um, I'm out of energy, but hey, the show must go on. I really been looking forward to doing this live episode. So let's go ahead on to the next topic. How many minutes we hit, y'all? 16 minutes and 55 seconds. Okay, that's totally fine. We can swing that. We can swing that. So the next topic that I want to talk about and that I want to elaborate on will have to be Janet Jackson and will have to be, her presenting Teona Taylor with the Icon Award of the Year. And 1 second, y'all, 1 second. And I also want to talk about this. This is related to Janet Jackson and the BET Awards and her nephew Javar Jackson. Now, if you don't know, I did a video on the movie review Michael, which is the movie about um, Michael Jackson, and Michael Jackson's nephew Javar Jackson portrayed him in the film. But now I have some tea allegedly that I want to tell y'all and that I want to update y'all on. I saw a video on this. Um, this was shared to me on TikTok. And from what I'm about to tell y'all, I really hope that this is not true. I really hope that it's no bad blood in between them. Maybe Janet Jackson just wanted him to have his light. Maybe Janet Jackson just wanted him to have his moment. Maybe Janet Jackson just wanted to make it about him because she's Janet Jackson. Like Janet Jackson is Janet Jackson. Like she's one of the greatest. But it is alleged that Javar Jackson and Janet Jackson, they allegedly avoided each other at the BET Awards. Now, when I hear the word avoid, that basically means to me, allegedly, that they was not around each other. Like, they was not in the same scene together. Like, they didn't take no pictures with each other at the BET Awards or anything like that. It was nothing like that hanging around or anything like that. Maybe I don't know, is it bad blood in between the two because of the movie? I really don't know. But I really feel that Janet Jackson was just giving Javar Jackson his time, giving him his dues, giving him his moment, because he just did a movie about his late uncle, Michael Jackson. And I know that had to be one of the most biggest and most groundbreaking and biggest and one of the most legendary roles that there is to be done about his uncle, because it is Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson sadly passed away at the age of 50 years old. So yeah, Michael Jackson is still missed to this very day. Um, so yeah, I hope that it's oh, no bad blood in between the two. Maybe wanted him to have his moment. Maybe Javar was trying to respect his auntie because number one, she's Janet Jackson. Number two, it's like, you know, yes, we are family, we are kin, we are related, but we can catch up later. It is your time to shine, this and then the third, because you never know um, what might happen, pretty much. So I'm just going to put it in that way. But I didn't watch the BET Awards, but I did see Janet Jackson. Janet Jackson did pay tribute to her brother Michael Jackson, and she paid tribute to Tupac Shakur. And Tupac Shakur and Janet Jackson, they played in one of my favorite movies, Poetic Justice, which was made in 1993. And that movie started Janet Jackson, Tupac Shakur, Jennifer Lewis, Regina King, um, uh, Troy Gorey, um, one of the guys that Janet Jackson dated, Maya Angelou, among other people's, very legendary. So yeah, I really did, I love the look on Janet Jackson. I really did. So I really am hoping that Janet Jackson and her nephew Javar Jackson, I really am hoping that they get to um, get whatever it is that they have going on resolved, pretty much. So yes, indeed. Um, and let's go to um, before I end this topic, I want to talk about Teona Taylor, and I want to talk about her getting the Icon award from Janet Jackson. The look that Teona Taylor had on her face when Janet Jackson came out and when she found out that um, Janet Jackson would be um, presenting her with the Icon Award. Hey, Brandon of Palm Beach, how you doing? Welcome to the live. How you doing? Welcome. Oh Lord, that was my phone. Welcome in. How you doing? Let me highlight you. Show on stage. Hey, Brandon, how you doing? Welcome in. Um, yeah, I think that's very legendary. And if I was Teona Taylor, I would have done the same thing because number one, this is Janet Jackson. This is the Janet Jackson. Number two, she's a legend. Number three, the fact that Janet Jackson is 60 years old and that she's still doing what she loves to do and she looks amazing at 60 years old basically tells you the type of person that Janet Jackson is. Number 4, Janet Jackson has been a star since the middle 70s, since the early 70s. Let's not forget, Janet Jackson played in Good Times as Penny Woods. And after that, she guest starred and she was on a different strokes. And she was a singer, she was an upcoming singer, this and that and the third. So, Janet, she's a legend. Janet is Janet. Like, there's no doubt about it, you know. Brandon upon just said, I'm okay. That is wonderful, Brandon. I'm glad. I'm glad you're doing okay. I'm doing okay too. I'm hot and I'm kind of tired. I'm a little drained after cooking dinner. The heat on that stove basically got me. I almost called it quits on this live, but I said no. I got to keep this going. I got to be consistent. The show must go on. Ain't nothing gonna stop me. I got to keep it going. Who's right here? From the Sip says, "Hey Brandon. Hey from the Sip, how you doing? I had no idea you was in here. I had no idea that you was in here. Welcome to the live. Both of y'all, welcome in. I really appreciate it. Thank y'all for coming in. I almost called it quits because the heat on the stove got me. Thank y'all so much for coming in. Brandon upon Beach says, I did not know she was in good times. Oh yes, she was in good times. Actually, she was getting abused by her she was getting abused by her mama on Good Times, played by Chip Fields. Now, if y'all did not know who Chip Fields is, Chip Fields is an actress, and she is the mother of Kim Fields, who played on Living Single as Regine Hunter, and she's the mama of Alexis Field, who played on Kenan and Kel, and who played on Moesha as the bougie girl. Brandon upon Beach says, I'm glad to see you live. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm glad to be live. I decided yesterday that I was going to go live, but I did not know if I wanted to go in the morning or at night. So I said, you know what, let's move it tonight because everything gets done during the daytime. And so I can relax at night. So, yeah. But yes, Janet Jackson, she has done everything there is to be done. And I can understand. I can understand why Teona Taylor would have that reaction because it's Janet Jackson. It's Janet freaking Jackson. What were you cooking tonight? What was I cooking tonight? I made some creamy sweet corn and I made some pork chops. Actually, I cut the pork chops in half and made them like little pork chop nuggets or strips or however you want to call it. And I cut some onion in them and I fried them on top of the stove. I cut some onion and put in my grease. So, they say that keeps your grease from burning and the onion adds some flavor to your pork chop, which I had plenty of flavor. But sometimes I can get a little heavy-handed on the seasonings, but I try not to, cause I'm the type of person I love for my stuff to be seasoned. I don't want no bland food. I don't want no bland food. I want my stuff to be seasoned. But I cut some onion in my grease, and I floured it down real good, and I made some fried pork chop strips and some sweet creamy corn. That was on the list today. Well, tonight, and it must have been very good because everybody claimed it. I think it ain't but 2 pieces left. I think it was good. It was good. Everybody enjoyed it, and I'm glad they did. I'm glad everybody enjoyed it. I get a joy when everybody eats my cooking. It makes me feel like I know what I'm doing. Because when you've been doing it for a great amount of time, you have no, you have no choice but to, do that. Brandon Palmer said, "Sounds good." It really was. It was very good. It was very, very good. I really enjoyed it. Whew. But I think that's the topic that we're going to say on Janet. I'm going to say this: Teona Taylor is truly a legend in her own right. Like, she's had a wonderful year. She has won her Oscar. She's won an Oscar award. Um, Her career has spanned as well, and I truly admire her. You know, I admire all of us pretty much. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think it's truly amazing. So let me know, guys, what you think on that topic. I think we got one more topic, and then that's gonna be it. But might have two more. I don't know. I might want to. I might talk about that other topic regarding Justice Smollett and Cameo Brown and they dating rumors. I have to, but um, I want to talk about this topic. Um, Let me look it up on my note phone. All right. Ooh, let's get to my note. What am I drinking tonight? I'm drinking coffee. I'm drinking tomorrow on Wind Down Wednesday. I'm drinking tomorrow. I got a drink in the draw that I'm going to be sipping on tomorrow. I saved it right to tomorrow because I'm tired of being sober on. I'm tired of being sober on Wind Down Wednesday. I'm gonna have me a drinky drink tomorrow, but I'm drinking on coffee tonight. So yeah, I'm drinking coffee tonight, Brandon. LOL, really? Yes. As a matter of fact, I can show y'all if y'all want. Y'all want to see? Y'all want to see what I'm gonna be drinking on tomorrow? Y'all want to see? Yes, from the seal. I've been saving it ever since then. Y'all want to see real quick? It's just one can. Y'all want to see? I'll show y'all. One sec. Ow! Shit. See, look at that. This one I'm gonna be drinking on tomorrow. I ain't got but one can. I love these things. These are so good. These are so good. Have y'all ever had these before? These are so freaking good. Hold on, let me go up. I feel like I'm missing. Brandon says, "Okay, I'll join you for a drink tomorrow." Okay. In front of the sip says, "I only have one bottle of wine." Oh, you got one bottle of wine? Oh, you ain't stocked up anymore? Oh Lord, hold on. Let me fix this light. Hold on, y'all. Let me fix this light. Can y'all see me? Um, Let me get to this other topic, y'all. If y'all would like to come up, y'all are welcome to. If y'all want to next time, y'all can. It's no pressure. I just want everybody to know anybody is welcome to come up and join. Hold on a second. What am I doing? Okay, get this last topic. Now, this is a topic that I would say is very disturbing. And I heard a bunch of people on TikTok talk about this topic. In its investigation claimed the black woman Teona Miller was lynched in Miami ahead of Juneteenth. Now, I just want to say this. I know a lot of you might not want to hear this topic. I know a lot of you might not want to discuss this topic or hear me discuss it. Well, I'm here to tell you I'm going to discuss it and I'm going to give my elaboration on it and I'm going to give my opinion on it and what I truly think of the whole scenario. So, whether you agree or disagree, that's totally fine with me. But I just want to give my elaboration. I want to give my heart, my prayers, and everything to the family that is going through the very heartbreaking loss. And the fact that it was close to Juneteenth that this allegedly happened. So again, I got my note phone right here. I got my note phone right here, and we basically going to go from there. So it says the claim that Teona Miller, a 27-year-old black woman, was found lynched from a tree after traveling to Miami to celebrate Juneteenth is unproven. An investigation by the Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office and County Medical Examiner found the circumstances of Miller's death consistent with suicide according to a statement released on June the 24th. Miller was found dead June the 18th, but unalive on June the 18th before Juneteenth. The annual holiday commemorates the emancipation of enslaved African Americans. Speaking at a news conference on June the 25th, on June the 26th, Miller's family, Terry Miller, statically rejected the authorities' conclusion. The Miami-Dade branch of the NAACP said on June the 26th, Miller had been found hanging from a tree. The sheriff's office had not included a detail in its statement on Miller's death 2 days earlier, though many online claims did. It was unclear whether Miller's next of kin would seek an independent autopsy because the claim that Miller died by lynching was unproven. We can leave this claim unrated. Snoops will update this report if additional information surfaces. And contracted Terry Miller will be updated and report if she replies. In June 2026, a claim or charge circled online that Teona Miller, 27-year-old black woman, was found lynched from a tree earlier traveling to Miami to celebrate Juneteenth, annual June 19th holiday. That, yeah, I think I already read that one. Okay. Well, I already read that, so basically it's going to try to have me repeat. But I'm just want to say this because I don't want to get all raised up like I usually do. But I'm going to say this and I'm going to leave it where it's at. She did not allegedly die from suicide. I don't know what people think we are. I think people think that we are boo boo the food. How can a person lynch themselves onto a tree? And why would a person who is black, African American, who is of the black community, why would somebody of the black community lynch themselves close to Juneteenth holiday, going to Miami, Florida to celebrate? You know what? They, a lot of people really think that we are boo boo the fool and think we are dumb, thinking that we was born yesterday. We was not born yesterday. This was not a suicide. And I'm going to say that it was a cover up. I'm going to say that it is a cover up. I'm going to say that somebody is covering up. And I'm going to say they know more than what they telling and what they saying. I'm not saying Tania's family, but I'm saying the authorities. I have a feeling that these authorities know a little bit more than what they saying. Because why would a 27-year-old young black woman lynch herself way before Juneteenth, and she was on her way to Miami, Florida, to celebrate Juneteenth? Who in their right mind of the black community would do that to themselves? That just does not sit well with me. And I also done videos on another person. His last name was Reed. I did a video on. It says, I don't forgot his name, but his last name was Reed, and it was said that he was at a college and he was lynched, and they said he died, allegedly was unalived via suicide at a college, right at a tree close to a college. I did a video on him. I don't know what his last name was. His last name was Reed. I can't figure out. Let me look it up because I got my little phone here. I'm sorry, y'all. Trey Reeves, that was his name. I did a video on him. Trey Reed. It says, it said that Trey Reed, his body was discovered on September the 25th, 2025, from a tree on the campus of the Delta State University in Cleveland, Mississippi. He was in Cleveland, Mississippi, and it is said that he died of suicide as well, but I would never believe it to a fact to this very day. He didn't die. He was not unalive via suicide. He was unalive of another party. And the fact that they are covering this up, they're covering this whole scenario of Trey Reed up, and they are covering, allegedly, they are covering Teona Miller's unaliving, her lynching of her being lynched from a tree heading to Miami, Florida to go to a Juneteenth celebration. Again, who in their right mind will lynch themselves close to Juneteenth, and especially going to celebrate Juneteenth? Who in their right mind would doing that? Who would do that? That just does not sit well with me. And I'm just wanna put that in that aspect. She deserves justice. Trey Reed deserves justice. And all the young black kids, black and brown kids, black and brown young adults, and everyone around the world that is black and brown that has been done wrong, has not received the justice that they deserve because of what happened to them, deserves all the justice in the world. And my heart, my prayers goes out to Teona Miller's family and everything, Trey Reed's family, and all around the world that has not received the justice. And that really does not seem good to me. It does not seem valid. I'm just going to put it in that way. So, yeah. And that's all I'm going to say on that topic. I could have said a little bit more, but, you know, I think I said enough to, you know. But we're going to get into this last topic. I'm trying to hold on to an hour. I'm going to get off here at 10 or 10:05, something like that. Because I think I discussed everything that there is to discuss on here. I'm hoping I'm doing a good job. I got to go back and watch my videos. I have not watched my videos in about almost a year that I've done. So I want to get into this topic. Now, this topic has been trending today. And don't y'all think it's very ironic that this is the last day of Pride Month? This month has been Pride Month, and it seems like it has not been pretty Pride for this year for Pride Month. I really feel like it has not been Pride Month, even though it is Pride Month. I really feel that it was not much of a Pride Month. I really feel that this month was full of racism and everybody showing their true colors and everybody trying to compete with each other, everybody trying to turn against each other, everybody trying to make everything about race, this and that and the third. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. I really feel like even though this is the last day of Pride Month, I really feel like this year has not been full of pride to me. And even though I am so happy to be able to be a part of Pride, I really do feel that it was not much of a Pride Month because you got so many topics and so many stories that has been going on as of late. You got this whole scenario with Austin McGalf and Cameo Anthony and Kamala Anthony and everything and this whole trial and this and that and the third and you got the 1-year-old baby body officers. You got this other guy that basically left his social media open, basically saying that I think he said black children being and black folks being on live will make the world a better place. This and that. The third, I think his name was Lloyd something, Lord something. It was on TikTok. I don't know, but if you know, you know. Um, it's just so much. I really felt like, if we're gonna be honest, I really felt like this year has not been full of pride. And I can say this: the only good thing to me that really came out of it was, T.S. Madison, aka Maddie. She got the victory over the DL Whisperer. It is alleged that he is out of prison, he's out of jail, and he wants to apologize to T.S. Madison because, of the stuff that he did. And I really feel, and honestly, he did not mean it at all because the reason he said that because he wanted to get out of jail because he really felt like nobody was not going to make an example out of his behind. Him, Tasha K, and amongst many other women, black women amongst our community that feel so obligated, that feel like the DL Whisperer is such a wonderful person, that feels like he is the voice of reasoning. And in reality, he's not the voice of reasoning. He's nothing but a trashy, messy individual who thinks it's okay to disrespect women within our community regarding trans women. He thinks it's okay to be transphobic and homophobic. But this is the thing that I don't understand. How can you be transphobic and homophobic basically towards peoples of your community that you are supposedly supposed to be a part of? Are you literally that careless, and are you literally that naive, and are you literally, you know, like honestly? Hold on one second. I think I got a guess. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna invite him. Uh-oh. I thought I invited. Hold on one second. One second. Okay. Let me add you as a guest. Guest can how do I hold on one second. Okay, hold on. How do I hold on, how do I add somebody to okay, add to stage. Okay, that's how you do it. Okay. I didn't know what the hell I was doing.
Did you do it? Oh, okay.
I got it. I
I was
got
trying
it.
to type. I was trying to type instructions how to do it, but you already got it.
Yeah, I got it. See, I
How
didn't
you
know what
doing,
the.
D? I didn't mean to interrupt you. I didn't mean to interrupt your last topic.
Oh no, you fine. You totally fine. It's fine. I'm just happy that you and from the SIP and many others, came by. It's totally fine. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. You know, I'm having a rough time, but I'm getting by. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I completely understand. Yeah, it's totally fine. I was actually, I was into the last. I think I've been doing good. I was going to touch on the last topic. I was basically talking about, just basically talking about like that it has not been a Pride Month as of late. It feels like it is not Pride to me because it's so much that's been happening. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, wow, what's going on? But
Well, the town I used to live in was called Lake Worth, Florida, and that's the town I spent most of my young adult life when I moved out of my house. I lived in Lake Worth, and they would have a parade every year, and they let's just put it this way: under City Hall, they ran the rainbow flag. You know what I mean?
hmm
It was a very open area, very accepting area.
oh yeah,
Now I live out now I live out in the middle of nowhere, so it's a little bit different.
yes, yeah, my other phone.
Talking to DeAndre.
There's my
My
other
wife
phone.
Tina says hi.
Oh, tell her hello.
Huh. Well, I was nodding off, and then I remembered that you were gonna be on, so I checked, and here you are. So I came on for what I could.
Thank I really appreciate it. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for taking the time to come in. I almost called it quits.
I'm glad you didn't.
Listen, I was like, the show must go on. I'm tired of holding off of not going live because a lot of people say to me, when you gonna go live? When you going live? I wanted to go live, but I really feel like nighttime is the best time for me to go live because during the day it's like I do my stuff during the day, then at nighttime I could just have some time to myself, and that's a perfect opportunity for me to go live. So I said,
Yeah.
let me go ahead and go on and go live because tomorrow I ain't doing shit. I am not making no video. I ain't doing nothing. I might post a short of this that I'm doing now.
Yeah.
That's it. Cause shit.
And take a little relaxing time. That's good.
Yes, because I really felt like going on another hiatus. I really did.
I think I'm gonna do one next week.
Yeah,
I'm gonna disappear for a little bit, but you know.
because I'm close to 700. I was at 693. Now I'm at 692. But I'm not tripping. I'm eventually going to get there. I'm eventually
Oh,
going
it
to get.
goes up and down. It calculates them and then recalculates them and then it's crazy.
Yeah, and I was just like, I thought I had 693. Now I'm at 692. I wasn't mad. I was just like, well, maybe that's part of the territory. Maybe that's part of the program. I don't know.
Yeah, it'll pop up and down. It
Yeah,
does that. I've lost 20 people. I've looked one day and lost 20 people on the next day. So I mean, it's gonna fluctuate because some people that YouTube will consider them robots. If the people don't watch your video all the way through, if they don't comment, um, they'll just consider them robots. You know?
wow. See, I never knew. I never noticed it.
Yeah.
I never noticed it. But I'm glad you told me.
Ooh.
Now I have a reason to watch this video. Can you believe I have not watched any of my content that I have been recording lately? I have not watched none. Not a video, not a short, not nothing.
Rewatch your stuff.
I don't watch my stuff. I don't know why, but I just don't. I should. I need to. I might watch it
Not a
tomorrow.
bad I It's not a bad idea because you can see stuff and you could say, "Oh, I could have done this better this way." You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
It's a
like
way you can read. You watch yourself and you can see, "Oh, well, maybe it would have been better if I did it a different way, or maybe if I said it this other way, or you know,
yeah,
maybe I better make sure my pants are zipped up next time." Things
yeah,
like that.
yeah, and I will say, I think I will go back and rewatch this video. And I have went back and rewatched some of the videos that I've done like a year ago or two. And I'm like, damn,
Uh-huh.
I done came a long way. I remember when I didn't have too much of nothing. I didn't know too much of anything. Now look at me now. I'm
Look at you now. Yeah.
four
No,
years.
it's all about it's a learning process. It takes a lot to get going and you know, like some of the best YouTubers, they asked about them. They talked about it and they said, your first video that you do is gonna suck. You said that your first 100 videos you're gonna do is gonna suck. He says, but you learn from them and you get better and better, and you know that's how you improve. So
I'm almost to 1,000 posts because I almost posted 1,000 videos.
wow.
That's how much I've been doing.
Well, what number is your show on right now?
Numbers like the views or the subscribers.
No, like the Diab show episode number. What episode number are you on?
795.
795, man. Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
So it's really like to me seven seven seasons. I don't know how you would say it. I don't know. But
Yeah,
795 episodes is truly a dream, you know. I could have
that's
quit a long
awesome.
Thank you. I could have quit a long time ago, but I'm like, you know what? I don't quit. I don't believe in quitting. Quitting is for people that they don't believe that they can do it. I believe I can. It don't matter how many bad things that have
Yeah.
came my way in negativity and words. I'm still gonna do what I believe that I can do. I still believe in my goals. I'm
Oh,
not gonna.
sure.
I'm not gonna stop. Well, I'm
I'm good
almost
at quitting.
somewhere now.
I said I'm good at quitting. I quit smoking all the time.
What if you quit smoking? Why you? Never mind. Shut up,
I
DD.
said I'm good at quitting. I'm good at quitting.
Oh, you good? Oh, okay.
I quit all the time.
Okay, you start back.
Yeah.
Oh, I made it to an hour. I did it. I did it. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I'm so happy. I'm so happy to see you on here. I'm happy for you all to
Thank
join.
you.
It's such a joy. Um, Before I wrap up, I just wanted to talk about. I was just elaborating on, since it's the last day of Pride. Um, I was on social media and I saw this trending on TMZ. Justice Smollett, I don't know if you know who he is. Justice Smollett and Camille Brown. He was on The Real World and he was on Queer Eye. They are allegedly a couple, and I'm shocked. Like I don't know, is this a stunt? I don't know, is this for attention? Because both of them got a lot of baggage. A lot of them got a lot going on. Justice
Yeah.
Smollett, Justice Smollett, he just allegedly broke off his engagement with his ex
Uh-huh.
about a week ago, which I think is too damn sudden and quick.
Well, not if
Cameo,
he's hooking up with that. Not if he's hooking up with the other star.
say what now?
Not if he had a little side piece. It's not quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the other star, Cameo Brown, he was in it. He's known for not, it has been said that he does not date peoples within our community, but the fact that both of them are black, but the fact that he's black, like honestly, I've done videos on him, and I only seen him with, you know, peoples of other communities and not our community. But at the end of the day, in the interview that he did, he claims, that he loves his peoples and that that he embraces that side of him, which I'm not going to say anything negative about, because
Yeah.
maybe because it's a lot of peoples within all around the world that wants to push a narrative on things. Maybe
Yep.
peoples are just comfortable with interacting with that side of peoples because that's all they know. I guess that's all they had. Maybe it ain't my story to tell, but
Yeah.
I will say this, and I'm gonna leave it at that. But I'm gonna say this: it does not matter if you are in a straight or gay relationship. I really feel like it's whoever you comfortable with. It's whatever the vibe is at. It's whatever the love is at. They say love has no color, which it does not. But also at the same time, whoever you choose, make sure that they have your best interests and make sure that that connection and that chemistry, that respect is strong. And even if a person does, you know, date outside their community, make sure that they do not disrespect their own community just to let and make another person of another community feel better about themselves just because, you know, they're with them. At the end of the day, whoever you date, you must respect your own community and always embrace where you come from because you never know when you might have to go back to that main source. And that's all I'm really going to say. I know I might not be making sense,
Mhm.
but
You
that's
make enough sense.
is I'm making sense.
Yeah, you're making sense.
I'm just being honest, but I'm being respectful. Guess what? I ain't even cussed one time on here, and that's pretty good. I think
I'm
that's
surprised.
yeah. I did.
Surprised. You're on PG mode.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, Brandon. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm hot. I'm hot. It's too damn hot.
I hear you.
It that damn it'll drain all it out. Like you know what? I'm just gonna leave it at that. I don't. But I will.
Max says hi.
Hey Max, how you doing? I will say this though, even if Justice Smollett and Cameron Brown are together, and even if it's not a stint, which I believe it is, I might be wrong. I don't know. But even if they is together, even though I know you might not know who they is, but I appreciate you for listening and tuning in But even if they is together, I'm happy for them because you know these are butch queens, and you know they know what they want to do. We don't know is they gonna be. We don't know is they gonna be uh, ring around the rosy with each other or this and then the third. We don't know, but at the same time, I'm happy for them, even if that's true. Everybody deserves some love. Everybody
That's
deserves,
right.
no matter
Everybody.
no matter if it's toxic. Everybody deserves love. I don't like toxic. You know,
I'm with you. I don't like toxic either.
because one thing about me, I don't deal with toxic too well. So let me tell you, you be toxic with me, I know what to do with you. Cause I'm not gonna put up with nobody disrespect. I promise you, I'm not. Everybody is not meant for that. Everybody is not meant for that. That's why they made. That's why they made sidewalks because everybody ain't ready to walk on the road.
hmm That's one way to put it. I like that.
Yeah, that's why they made sidewalks. Cause plants can grow and peoples can grow, and for you know.
Yeah. All
But
right,
I want
buddy. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go to sleep, but I'm glad I got to catch you, man.
thank you. I'm actually about to shut this down, and I really appreciate you for coming in and everybody backstage and around.
Yeah, Sip was in. Hey, Sip. Have a good
Yeah,
night, guys.
yeah, I seen him. He was yeah, I seen him. But
Well,
thank
I'll
you.
see you. If he does his thing tomorrow, I'll see you over there
Okay, yeah, I'll be there.
to help I'm a little more awake.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate it.
No, thank you for everything, man. Thank you for everything.
Oh, you
Have a
very.
wonderful night, man.
You too. You have a good one. Okay. So that was Brandon of Palm Beach, everybody. And if y'all have not followed Brandon of Palm Beach, please do so. He does cooking videos. He's a chef. He's a very cool person. Wonderful energy, wonderful vibe, wonderful friend, great energy, great vibe. And that's my video. I talked about Justice Smollett. I talked about Camille Brown. I talked about both. Again, thank y'all for joining me. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. If you like this type of content, please subscribe to From the Sips channel on YouTube. Please subscribe to Bringing the Palm Beach. Please subscribe to Greek Family Fun, The Solomon Project, and so many others. Nikki P Blogs, everyone around the world. Auntie Mickey, I have not seen her in a while. I got to check in on her, see how she's doing. But and everybody around, thank y'all so much for joining me. And that would be my live episode for today, y'all. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and do not forget to subscribe. And this has been a live episode of DDTS 795. Thank y'all for joining me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know your opinions, and I will see y'all on the next episode. And let me know, should I go live more or should I post more? Let me know what you guys think, or should I do more? Thank y'all, and I love y'all. And I'll see y'all later. Love y'all. God bless y'all. Bye bye. Trying to find where's the hold on, y'all. Okay, hold on. I'll see y'all. Okay, you have a good night, Brandon. Good night, everybody. Love y'all.